your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How is y'all doing on this mind motivation Monday? You say mind motivation Monday? What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good, people like hee ha ha, man. Ken in the pen. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, man. Everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC. What you say, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. What you say, bro? Worldwide. They gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna say, hey, it means everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody included. Come on with it, man. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Cutthroat, Mike, Lil Rue. Not Lil Rue. Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. Get well soon, man. Mob rooting for you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers. You good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no drug users, no drug sellers, no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippers. Don't do it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No. Me, man, I don't promote shh. I say what, bro? I don't promote shh. All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing. Do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. We don't know how much of it we got, man. A good brother like myself, man. I'm not prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, man. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. No, man. A good brother like myself, hell, man. I ain't got nothing against the little people. No, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Hey, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? I had to make sure I was past that too. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? They called Brett in today, man. I had to, they tried to make it up for yesterday, man. I told you I went to work yesterday, man, and it was too much wind out there. We couldn't even drive, man. They tried to give me a day to day, but I rarely get weekdays. You know what I'm talking about? So bro just got some running around to do. You know what I'm talking about? Get some shit done and shit, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, shout out to all the soft people who fell on hard times. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, nigga, I can't looking at ass niggas, man. What's good with the people, man? You say mind motivation, man? Mind motivation. They say, what you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. Before I do that, man, because I've been watching a lot of this boxing. Because I watched that fight. And you just asked me, bro. See, I'm not the person who, because I just understand fighting, bro. And I think that's what we be fucked up as the people. We be acting like just because we don't know something, just be like, what does that mean, bro? That don't mean just because you don't know a motherfucker that a motherfucker can't fight. You know what I'm talking about? We got that shit bad, bro. It's just people. But the problem I have, just with boxing, bro. See, I don't like to tease people. So I'm not one of them people that, nigga, I told you and tell you that. I'm not one of them people, man. I like all them niggas. You get what I'm saying? I like all them niggas. I'll root for, like, Devin Haney. Hold on. First of all, anybody up out there East Oakland, California, man, I'm rooting for you. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, my favorite fighter of all time probably is Evander Holyfield. You get what I'm saying? I also like Diego Corrales. I like niggas with that heart, man. I do. I like niggas when them niggas look like they finna lose, nigga, then they dig deep within they self, nigga, and pull that shit out. I just always liked them kind of fighters. You feel me? But if you from that Oakland, you ain't even gotta be from East Oakland. But if you up out that Oakland, I'm rooting for you. You know what I'm talking about? When I grew up then, the Andre Wars came and shit like that, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm rooting which was another one of my favorite fighters. Is them niggas from Oakland be bad. You know what I'm talking about? Them niggas from Oakland be bad. Them niggas from Oakland get down, can't they? You know what I'm talking about? But the problem I have is, cause I was interested to see what take that all the Tank fans was gonna take. Ego and all them. And I know Ego probably think, I don't even like him. Man, I ain't got no problem with that motherfucker on here, bro. I don't know you niggas for real. You niggas' perspective be crazy as a motherfucker, but it's yours. You know what I'm talking about? It might just be crazy to me. Just like some of my perspectives might be crazy to you. But I was just seeing how these niggas was going, how the media was gonna be on this motherfucking fight. So I'm watching Ego. You know what I'm talking about? And I just wanted to hear what he was gonna say. Man, that man took a real soft stance. You get what I'm saying? And this is the problem I have. Because Devin Haney couldn't have just had that same fight with Lamont Roach, and it would have been some slack on him. See, I'm also not one of them people wanted Tank to lose just because nephew got cheated and they was teasing him and shit. I wish none of them niggas do that shit. I wish it was some shit like if you was a nigga in sports, you couldn't even be on social media. In all sports. Because that's what's fucking it up to me. Because you don't have a real boxing fan or basketball fan, or you just have a bunch of troll motherfuckers who don't know nothing about the sport, bro, and just like to come there and argue with people. You get what I'm saying? So I was I was interested on seeing the stance they was gonna take on Tank. You get what I'm saying? I wanted to see if they was gonna do him like they did nephew. Because for whatever reason, the boxing community don't like nephew. You know what I'm talking about? Just like they not gonna like you if you do it your own way. You know what I'm talking about? So and I'm listening to this shit, and this is all I'm saying, bro. My nigga Nate the Great, shout out. We've been in a friendly debate for this last couple of days ever since that Tank fight. Cause I don't know if Nate just a Tank fan or he don't like Devin Haney. I don't know which one it is. I just noticed Devin Haney don't get covered the same as everybody else. And there's no way in the world Devin Haney could have been in there with that fight. A motherfucker moving up from 130. You get rocked multiple times. You just not gonna get covered like that, bruh. I don't be thinking niggas get exposed or whatever. I think all them niggas will look like that if they fought each other. That's what I think. I think on any given day, any one of them niggas can beat each other. I think it'd be a good fight though. I've never thought that Tank could run through nephew. Now everybody else thought that just because Tank be knocking motherfuckers out, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Now somebody, if that was nephew, it would have been all kind of headlines, how he got wobbled by a 130 pounder and all that shit. Look how much shit was on him when he fought JoJo Diaz. He get hit too much. He do this, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody got flaws, and this is just my point. Hell yeah, nephew got flaws. You know what I'm talking about? I told you, nephew be reminding me of Sean Porter sometime. I wouldn't give a fuck how good them niggas is getting down in that ring. At some point during that fight, them niggas gonna get caught with a check hook. Niggas just get, you know what I'm talking about? The way they fight, bro, they be open for that check hook. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody could exploit somebody's flaws if they got the courage to do it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But my nigga got cheated. Mind Motivation Monday. And the whole world, this is the world we living in. Because they don't like you. They will overlook the obvious. And they'll just put their own narration on what really happened. So they'll actually change reality. Now the dope didn't matter. Now, do you realize, I done said this before, if nephew would have got caught on steroids, that man's whole career would have been blemished. They would have discredited that man's whole career. You get what I'm saying? They would have questioned every fight he ever had, bruh. Oh, that's the only reason he beat Lomachenko. You get what I'm saying, bruh? Now, when it's one of your favorites, now all of a sudden we go a little light. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying that couldn't have been nephew fighting a motherfucker that nobody else. I mean, if you know boxing, you know who Lamont Roach is. But just the rest of the world, did nobody know who this nigga was. And he came up in there and gave you the best fight that you done had after walking around this motherfucker like Mike Tyson, like you was invincible. You know what I'm talking about? That couldn't have happened to Devin Haney and it'd be this much light coverage. It just wouldn't. The only one motherfuckers probably on Tank is probably nephew fans, Devin Haney fans. But I actually think all them niggas will look like that if they start fighting each other. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what happens when niggas who can get down fight other niggas who can get down, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I still give Tank credit. I don't know why everybody criticizing him like that. You get what I'm saying? Nigga had a good fight, bro. Nigga was just in there with a nigga who didn't want to lose. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes that shit happen like that, bro. You come across a nigga who want to win just as bad as you do. You know what I'm talking about? I think you got to give both of them brothers credit. You know what I'm talking about? But just like I told my nigga Nate, I don't like the way nephew get covered in the sport. I don't. Because they just highlight anything this nigga do, and they just try to put their own narration. They done went so far as to get into this man's personal life. You get what I'm talking about? I'm just saying. Nephew had took a knee, then got up and said it was because the bitch left too much grease on the scalp. The world's something straight out of comic book, ain't it? And that's what's really wrong. You know what I'm talking about? We pick and choose. We don't keep the game even. We move the goalpost. We protect the people we love, and we discredit the people we don't like. Way of the world, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, see us old man with a lady. Nephew, see us old man with a lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Lady. But yeah, mind manipulation. Mind motivation, bro. They say, bro, what you talking about, man? We segue a little bit, but just that right there, mind motivation. They say, bro, what the fuck you talking about? See, I know y'all don't listen to me, or you do, and you don't be listening to me. You listen to me just to find a problem with something I say instead of trying to find the solution in the shit I say. But you see the way the world going, folks. You seeing the way the people is. So I know in this world, some of us as people, some of the people that's just not strong-willed and strong-minded and shit, we have a habit of letting other shit motivate us. All the affirmations and shit, you know how the day is. All these niggas everybody run around talking about some kind of energy. I'm vibrating on this level and all this old, you know, I'm talking about fantasy realm ass shit, bro. You the same person that you was 5 years ago, bro. You just done found some new words to use. You get what I'm saying? But that's cool. You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing wrong with motivation, bro. Whatever motivates you. You know what I'm talking about? To do right. You know what I'm talking about? To be a better person. There is nothing wrong wherever you could pull motivation from. My point is, you see in this world today, bro, it's not really it's a tease you world, bro. It's a he ha ha look at you type world. You know what I'm talking about? It's a told you so world. So my point is, bro, the longer and longer we get into this shit that's going on right there, bro, all that motivational shit is finna be gone. You get what I'm saying? No, we finna start the tease team and all that shit right there. And I said all that to say, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how Bray is with his vocabulary. So if you ever hear me say something wrong, you know what I meant. You know what I'm talking about? I was just watching my live the other day. I said like they said on Menace to Society, but it was the actual movie was a Training Day. You get what I'm saying? But you get what I mean, bro. You know how Bray is with his vocabulary. But just shit like that there, motherfucker be like, man, when he Menace to Society, man, it was It was training day. Nigga don't even know what he talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas just wait around for shit like that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But you gonna have to be able to pull motivation. You gonna be, long story short, nigga, you gonna have to motivate yourself. Mind Motivation Monday, folks. Long story short, you gonna have to motivate yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Because you're not always gonna be able to hear that affirmation. You might, like your grandma or mama or somebody might have motivated you. They not always gonna be alive. You know what I'm talking about? You not always gonna be alive. And the sooner you realize that, bro, the sooner you gonna, it's just gonna change you. It's gonna change your way of thinking. You know what I'm talking about? When you realize you gonna die, like it's gonna be your turn one day. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't be listening to bruh. As long as you alive, you the next one in line. Every day you wake up, you getting closer to dead. So my point is, folks, you're not always gonna have the liberty to look something up on your phone or one of your favorite motivational speakers you got or something. You always not gonna be able to. You're not always just gonna have liberty to find some other shit to motivate you. There's gonna come a point in time on this motherfucking earth, bro, where you're gonna have to dig into yourself and be your own motivation. You feel me? On some real shit. Coffee Chronicle. Once again, man, I'm gonna throw it out there, man. Has anybody seen Steve Gilmore? Because I ain't seen him in a while. And once again, I hope everything all right with him. I hope everything all right with him and his family, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out Steve Gilmore. You know what I'm talking about? But, mind motivation, bruh. You gonna have to be your own motivation at some point in this motherfucking lifetime. Cause you're not gonna have the liberty, bruh. You just gonna end up in situations in your life, bruh, where it's just gonna be you. Even if everybody else there. You feel what I'm saying? Mama say, breast and whiskers when you're on TV. And that's why you just don't get in a habit of looking outside yourself for anything that you need. You feel what I'm saying? You'll be disappointed, folks. You just will. And that's why it's good to know what the fuck you gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? I can go somewhere right now with 9 people and 50 motherfuckers walk up on me, bruh. I don't give a fuck about the rest of these 9 people that's with me, bruh. I don't know if I know what I'm gonna do, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? My plan don't revolve around these other 8 niggas. Cause I don't know what the fuck they gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't finna put too much thought into what the next motherfucker finna do, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you'll lose the breath in your body, bruh. Depending on another motherfucker to do something, folks. Some motherfuckers, and I know all they gonna, somebody just told me this shit, bruh. Like, oh, listen, bruh, I can just tell you my life. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a regular person. I'm just an ordinary person, bruh. I done told y'all this many a times. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just a special, normal motherfucker. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I am. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't come up here like I'm the leader of the gang. You know what I'm talking about? I come up here like I'm one of the fellas. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, it ain't no tough shit, no penitentiary shit. The penitentiary is the, see, that's what y'all don't get. That's the most goofiest place you could put yourself on earth, bruh. On some real shit, but it's designed for you to lose. So if you out here fucking around, they gonna make sure you touch one of them places. Because that's what this game is designed for. You just gotta wiggle your way through your shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just like I'm finding out how to wiggle through mine. But I could tell you, you sitting there with a motherfucker that's a man, I learned this shit a long time ago when I was a kid, bruh. You ever been walking somewhere, nigga, and y'all had the biggest nigga in the crowd? So you was just hella confident. You was even more, you was a little bit over, you know what I'm talking about, zealous, wasn't you? You know what I'm talking about? You talking shit because y'all got the big nigga. Y'all ever got into something to seem that the big nigga was scared? Man, look, you gotta depend on yourself. Fuck that big nigga, fuck the nigga with the gun, fuck the nigga who keeps up, man, fuck all that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Mind, motivation, Monday. You gonna have to find a way to motivate yourself. Long story short. And if you don't, your motivation always gonna be in jeopardy. Cause that shit you looking for to motivate you, it might not be around. You know what I'm talking about? Your mind gonna be the most powerful thing that you gonna, that's gonna be your most powerful possession while you alive, folks. Is your mind. And based on the way you think, it's gonna have everything to do with the motherfucking situations you put yourself in. I ain't bullshitting with you. And then today, especially today, bro, we just play too much. We just walk around playing all day. But today, we don't gauge nothing. So we just walk around and try shit because we seen it on TV or we heard about it in some rap music or we just seen somebody else do it. We some old monkey see, monkey do ass motherfuckers. And a lot of y'all don't be understanding the if that's the right word, ramifications or consequences, nigga. That's a better word. Mean the same thing, don't it? Y'all, bro, is vocabulary. Nephew says over here, old lady. Nephew says over here, old lady. Would you say, bro, old lady? You know what I'm talking about? We don't be gauging that shit, so we just be out here doing shit, and we don't realize the trouble or the consequences that shit'll bring. And then we'll just do some shit, then realize the consequences, and then they programmed y'all to tell, bro. That's crazy. They programmed y'all to like help them solve murders. They programmed y'all to keep local law enforcement, wherever state you in or wherever you at, up on current events that's going on in the game. And you gonna tell me y'all ain't something straight out of comic book, bro? The world, nigga. This is what they done programmed you to do. Somehow they done programmed you that the fuck was cool. That ain't no good shit, bro. I bullshit you not. It's impossible to be walking around here going against the code and you think that somehow the universe finna keep the game clean with you, bruh. It's not. It's not, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? They got everybody in the world mind motivation Monday. They done motivated everybody in the world mind to get up here and be the same person, folks. Tell you what's going on. Talking about people. Intercepting people conversations and giving your opinion. What you think. Mind motivation Monday, man. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you, bro. Cause you gonna have to find a way to elevate above all that bullshit, bro. Cause your mind, nigga, nigga, we be talking all that shit, nigga. You got a follower mind or you got a leader mind, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody got to follow even to be a leader, bro. But you either got them qualifications or you don't. You know what I'm talking about? You got some resilience to you or you don't, bro. You got some resistance to you or you don't, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't talking about that slip posy resistance. You know what I'm talking about? Where we pick and choose what we gonna resist. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about that real resiliency. Fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about that shit. You feel me? Mind Motivation Monday. Because once again, despite all this shit, everybody talk, including me, and all this and all that, bro, we're all gonna come down to what you gonna do and what you ain't gonna do. So don't let that shit matter, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It don't. This world gonna come down to what you gonna do and what you ain't gonna do. So you can listen to all this shit you want to, what sound good, what don't. You can listen to all the rap music you want to. You can go buy all the jewelry. You can have all the money in the world, bro. This world gonna come down to what you gonna do and what you ain't gonna do. You feel me? But on this Mind Motivation Monday, and I'm finna get up out of here, man. Just know the thing that it shouldn't take you to get mad to get motivated. You know what I'm talking about? It shouldn't take nobody laughing at you because you was broke or something now. Oh, watch, I'm gonna show y'all. It shouldn't take none of that shit, bro. It shouldn't take the nigga to get you motivated. It shouldn't take the bitch to get you motivated. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Nigga, don't be walking around here like the whole bitch, nigga. That need that good motivational speech for the day, man. Don't be walking around here like that bitch, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker been to gave your ass the wrong motivational speech. You shouldn't look, period, nigga, for too much shit outside yourself, nigga. Everything you need is inside you, folks. So I'm just saying, bro, it's cool to get inspired by shit, you know what I'm talking about? You might have not been on your shit. You get what I'm saying? You might have just been sitting on the couch fucking around being lazy and shit, and a commercial came on or something, nigga, and it was a 24-hour fitness commercial or something. You know, you're like, man, fuck that. I'm finna get back on my shit. It ain't nothing wrong with being inspired. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm talking about don't wake up in the morning and need to go hear no TD Jakes or what's the other nigga name? Nigga that be walking through the forest and shit. You shouldn't have to hear anybody else's words, bruh, when you wake up to make you feel good about yourself. Now, I understand, like, trying to set the tone and the vibe and shit and all that, but that's cool, bruh. But you should still be able to motivate yourself without any vibe, all that shit, bruh. You shouldn't need none of that shit, because one day you're not going to have all that shit. You just going to have you. And when that day come right there and you ain't got nothing to go look up these other niggas, bro, what you gonna do? You just gonna feel down on yourself? You gotta, long story short, the moral of this motherfucker, because I'm finna get up out of here, man. You gotta have that shit inside you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So when it get hard, you can dig deep down inside yourself, bro, and continue your program. You know what I'm talking about? Mind motivation. That shit gotta be up here, folks. You gotta believe you could do that shit. You gotta know you could do that shit, bro. Because once you know you could do that shit, bro, that's where the belief come from. Is when you don't think you could do that shit. That's where the doubt come from. You get what I'm saying? But you shouldn't need nothing else, bro. You should be able to dig deep down inside you somewhere, bro, and motivate yourself. It shouldn't take, like I said, it shouldn't take you to get mad. It shouldn't take you to see somebody else buy something. You know what I'm talking about? It should only take you looking in the mirror and seeing where you at. You get what I'm saying? And you should just want to motivate yourself to do better. Or not. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.